With the return of flights, the chaos also returns. Across Europe, airports and their personnel are struggling with an overload of passengers and a shortage in staff. The same is happening at Berlin's international airport.
Sometimes the aircrafts are not ready, or sometimes when you land there is no people in order to open you the gate door. It also happened that. Or you have no people that is taking care of the assistance that you have on board. So sometimes you have people booking the wheelchair and therefore they need assistance.
As service industries like aviation recover from the pandemic, they're finding a shortage in employees. Many were placed on furlough or had pay cuts and now don't want to return to the industry. Low-cost airlines did not make it easy for those who stayed or those who left.
We saw how harsh some of the companies can be, and I can talk about my company. We saw how they behaved with us and how they are behaving also now when they can actually improve again our conditions, and they just refuse to do so. Still blaming a pandemic that at the moment is not there anymore, I would say.
Maintaining security at the airport is also a challenge. The main security contractor told DW it's facing high levels of sickness and that it's not at the staffing levels it would like to be. And that's got Germany's labor unions worried.
Last Friday, I heard from a colleague from Frankfurt. She was escorted by the police outside of the counter because there were so many unruly passengers. They fight on her, they scream on her, and she was so afraid to go out of this counter, so she called the police and the police gave her this escort.
His union says this kind of abuse is all too common now and that the industry needs to move beyond the pandemic to cope.
Before the crisis started, we had the same chaos in 2019 and 2018, and now we have the chaos with 60% less of staff. And the problem are going bigger and bigger.
Employees say the airlines have become far too comfortable with minimal staffing, despite the burdens it imposes on them.
Well, coming from a low-cost airline, I am just concerned that the companies will keep on relating to the pandemic and the impact that it had in order to keep treating the employees the way they are doing now, which for me it's on the edge of exploitation.
The unions say their employees faced the thankless task of keeping things going during the lockdown and deserve to be rewarded fairly.